Hiya, I'm David Carroll, the Chief Executive of Depaul, and we're here today at Stella Maris in North Belfast, which is one of our key projects dealing with people with entrenched homelessness issues. And we're here today to speak of our priorities with the new government. We're delighted that new decade, new approach has been put into place, and we want to highlight a number of the key priorities that we think should be put into place around homelessness and housing with the new administration. Our first priority is the provision of social housing. Out of the 18,000 people and households that presented as homeless last year, half of them were single people. We feel that the social housing programme and its targets and funding should be revisited as a key priority for government. We also would advocate that single people are considered as part of this re-evaluation. And we also think that the programme Housing First, which provides wraparound supports for people within communities with complex needs, should be also part of these social housing targets as well. Our second major priority is around health and homelessness. We're in Stella Maris today, and in the last 3 years we've seen a real change in the demographic and profile of individuals that are presenting both here and homelessness services. Drugs and alcohol, but drugs in particular, and the change in demographic to a younger population is becoming more prevalent and to the forefront, which means that issues are more complex. We call on a whole review of the regional drugs and alcohol strategy, particularly how it deals with homelessness. And we also call for increased funding from health towards the Housing First programme, which supports people within their own housing in the community. In Derry, and our services in Derry in particular, we'd also like to see an increased emphasis on health and homelessness in that particular city, focusing on those rough sleepers and street drinkers. Our third priority is social care staff. In the last 3 years, we've seen an increased difficulty in the recruitment and retention of staff into the homeless sector. Pay and conditions and terms and conditions is a key issue. We received cuts in supporting people funding in 2017, and we would call for a restoration of these cuts as well as an improvement in that overall budget in order to improve services and to deal with recruitment and retention issues. Our final priority is on Housing First. Depaul have been delivering Housing First in Northern Ireland since 2013 and see it as a major step towards dealing with housing options for people with vulnerable needs. We call for it to become part of the programme for government as it has in other jurisdictions such as Scotland and Wales. We call out for a full rollout of the programme throughout Northern Ireland and the appointment of a director for Housing First in the region as well. With the new government, we see this as a perfect opportunity to deal with the issues for marginalised people on housing and homelessness, and we look forward to working with government on dealing with this important issue.